Introduction to First Kings. First Kings tells the stormy history of Israel from the time of King Solomon up through the time that Israel was broken into two kingdoms. It is the sixth historical book in the Old Testament. After the death of King David, his son Solomon became king of all Israel. God was pleased when Solomon asked for wisdom to rule his people, and he blessed Solomon. But when Solomon began to worship false idols, God declared that Israel would be split into two kingdoms after Solomon's death. And so it was, Israel in the north and Judah in the south. First Kings tells of the many kings who came after Solomon. Some followed God, but most did not. It also includes the amazing stories of the prophet Elijah and how he confronted the evil king Ahab, Queen Jezebel, and the prophets of Baal. First Kings was inspired by God, but no one knows who wrote it. When? Together, the books of First and Second Kings cover about 410 years. First Kings begins around 970 BC with the death of King David. It ends after the death of King Ahab, which was in 853 BC. Why? In First Kings, the people are ruled by evil kings who lead them in worshiping false idols, but God shows his great love for his people as he sends prophets to warn them to turn back to him. Redemption thread. The Israelites had asked for a king to lead them, but their kings kept leading them away from God. Still, God did not abandon his people. Like the father in the parable of the lost son, Luke 15:11-32, God is always eager for his people to come back to him. Stories from First Kings. David's last days, First Kings 1:1-4. Solomon's wisdom, First Kings 3:16-28. Building the temple, First Kings 6. The Queen of Sheba, First Kings 10:1-13. Solomon's unfaithfulness to God, First Kings 11:1-13. The kingdom divided, First Kings 12:1-19. Elijah at Mount Carmel, First Kings 18:20-46. Elijah's encounter with the Lord, First Kings 19:9-18. Elisha's appointment as Elijah's successor, First Kings 19:19-21. Ahab and Naboth's vineyard, First Kings 21:1-16.